This is good for the kids probably from about 6 years old upwards, just down the other side of that tram line. Tanya's job is to get over my tram line. And just behind your tram line, stand behind it. Okay, you can only move sideways until the moment you decide to actually make a move. So you can't run up and down your tram line like this. You move sideways, and you've got 10 seconds to do it. Okay, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, right, split into pairs. Use all 4 sets of tram lines. Okay, I'll say go each time and I'll do the countdown. So just jog down to the other tram line, some of you. Let's do this stuff really fast, everyone, because then we'll just go through exercise after exercise. So, Alex, do it, Tanya. Ready? I go now. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, you just tag them. Just tag them, yeah. Okay, now switch. Get ready to go again. Ready? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Great. Come back to this end, everybody. 2 lines of 4. Just, so on the baseline, yeah, look pretty much like you are. Okay, right. You guys are catching. So when I say go, Ben, your job is to catch Tanya. You've got 5 seconds to do it. You can only stay this end of the court, so you don't go past the net. Just a light touch, you know, nothing too dangerous. Okay, you ready? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so point to that side. Next 2. Ready? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And point to the escapees, we'll call them. Next, ready? Are you right to do this? Yeah. Okay. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 1 to that side. Go. 5, 4, 3. Okay. Well done. 2 all. So this is the decider. Who's up? Here we go. Ready? Go on, go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, all right. And then, of course, what we would do is switch. And if we had 16 kids, what would we do? Put half at the other end, exactly. Right. Okay, quite often when I do this, if you do this with younger children, just watch out, because they sometimes bounce off the net. They run all the way into the net and bounce off it, so you've got to be a bit careful. So we're going to say you're only going to race over this line. Okay, so when I say go, you just stand up, you race over that line. Go. Sophie won it. Well done. Come back, sit down again. Right, someone's got to beat Sophie this time. Ready? So palms flat on the floor. Go. Ooh, I think Ben took it that time. Okay, this time you're going to be on your front with your hands like that. Okay, back to the line. So facing the net, but on your front with your hands there. There's a bit of kind of strength training as well in here because you're using your arms. Okay, go. Get a different thing actually. Toby won that one easy. That's a speed exercise. Here's a couple more speed things. In pairs. You can make this one. Stuart, we'll stand here. You can make this one as hard or as easy as it needs to be. All you've got to do is, when I drop the ball, run and catch it. I think it's going to be a bit too easy for him, the first one. Go, 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 go. Maybe not. Okay, and that's quite explosive stuff. So if they're fast, you move it back a bit. Okay, move it even further back. So it's a drop. I'm not going to throw it up. I'm just going to drop it. Right. Okay, there's a speed exercise. Here's another one. Toby, stay where you are. Sorry, Stuart. You two go behind Stuart. Actually, you go behind as well, Alex. You 3 come behind me. Can you move that bucket out the way there? This, what we're going to do now, you could do this with a big, like a football or something like that. We'll do it with a tennis ball. All you're going to do is throw and sprint to the back of the other line. I'm sure you've done this before. So you throw and you sprint. Okay? That's it. Go. Really accelerate. Stay in the tram lines to do the throw. Sprint. Yes, it's a real sprint. Right, everyone on their toes. When you're waiting, on your toes like that. That's it. Because we always want to keep everyone moving, ideally. Okay. Basically, what you're going to do is throw a ball, and it has to have one bounce, like in tennis, or no bounce, it's up to you. And the hit and the catch both have to be with your feet inside the tram lines. Let's have a go at this. Actually, you get it back to me. Okay, we get a point if we succeed in doing that. Whether you get a point or not, you sprint to the middle, switch the racket to the ball, go back, throw it to me. Okay, that's 2 points. Right, we're going to do this first to 10. Okay, when you get to 10, shout finished. Okay, go. Outside the tram lines. Stuart, no point for that. Okay, great. Stop there, everybody. You get the idea. If we had some young children doing this, how could we change this a bit? Any ideas? Yeah, definitely. So closer together, and what I would do. I did this just the other day, it worked really well. Okay, if this was young children, Alice, me and you are going to be young children, just stand behind the line. Okay, you're just going to do a little push to me like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually change places. Okay, so we do a little throw and a little push. Okay, we've got 1 point, we change pass back the other way. That's it, we change place. And the ball, sorry, didn't do that very well, it's my fault. Okay, that's a point, and we switch them like that. Okay, so that's how you could do this with young children. Works pretty well. You could even say a point just for the hit, so they don't have to even catch it, they just get a point for the hit, but there's lots of movement in that one. Okay, this is a little sort of agility stroke coordination exercise. I'd only do this with maybe five kids because there's a lot of waiting. So if you've got a bigger group, you probably wouldn't do this one. Stuart, just come and stand on the baseline. Your job is to stop 5 balls from getting over the baseline. Okay, if they're bouncing, use your hand. If they're rolling, use your foot. Okay, go. Okay, alright, next person. Next person, anyone? Go on, Alex. Okay, go, use your foot, just block it with your foot. Just block it. That's it. Hand, well done. Okay. You could actually have them doing this in pairs if they were good enough. You could have people doing this in pairs at different baselines. Do you reckon we're about there, aren't we? Yeah, okay. Right, guys, thank you very much for doing